you about then.
Thanks
Again,
very much.
I'm mad you didn't bring my leftover pie, but I still love it.
Oh.
I know. All right, coming up now, speaking of pie, if you have some odors in your home, well, how about I'm going to help you get rid of them now? And I'm talking about more than maybe the food you might have enjoyed yesterday. How about the smoke odors? Maybe it's the pets. Well, from Bell & Howell, the Ionic Maxx air purifiers are here. They're a 2-pack of a way to ionize the air. This is how you say ah when you walk in your home. Maybe it's the bathroom, the bedroom, the office, wherever it is. You plug in these petite purifiers. Look at that. Turn them on, and they go. It's not going to keep you up at night. There's no loud noise to fight against. These truly are little wonders. Well, I love that we have an exclusive configuration here at HSN. You're going to get one standard air purifier. You're also going to get one that has an outlet on the side, and I'll show you that. So you're actually not going to miss out of plugging these in. Simply plug them in. No wires, no connections, but you're still going to get your outlet on the side. Simple button is all you need to do. Removes the contaminants, the odors out of the air. We're going to show you how it works, and I wish you could smell how the studio is going to smell. Matt Davis is like my smelling king. He's, of course, such our expert here at HSN when it comes to really smart items in and around our homes.
Yeah,
so, Matt, these are perfect. These always sell well because we all have these odors and smells in our home.
Something we all can relate to. I mean, this time of the year, any kind of the year, especially when Uncle Phil, no offense, Phil, but Uncle Phil's coming over to smoke a cigar for Christmas vacation. Guess what? You can put one of these from Bell & Howell, place one of these beautiful new Ionic Maxx air purifiers right next to where Uncle Phil's going to sit, and you're going to enjoy cleaner, healthier air that smells much, much better. This is a 2-pack. Remember, you're getting 2 of these. The only difference between the 2 is the one that we're giving you this time has the extra plug. So you're not even, it doesn't even cost you a little spot on the wall to plug it in. All you do is take these and you plug them in. That's as easy. That's it. There's really nothing else there.
What is it doing when
well,
we plug
what it does is it has electric charge inside, and it ionizes the air. It actually charges the particles in the air. When you smell something in the air, it's particles in the air. When you see those particles floating around in a window, when you notice a lot of dust, all of those particles get charged by this Ionic Maxx, and then it uses a collection surface. I'll show you that. All you do is pop the bottom off, and it gives you this beautiful little collection surface. You can see it's 2-sided. This is positively charged, and it collects the negative ionically charged dust particles. That's a lot of fancy terms, but basically what it means is it's going to grab all that dirt, all that dust, and then you just have to clean this off. I'll show you exactly how easy it is. And when you're done, all you do is pop that back in. There's no filters to buy ever. And you just pop this back in, if I can do that on live TV, backwards, upside down. Look at that, there we go. And again, you're getting 2. So put one in the bathroom, one next to the kitty litter, one next to where Uncle Phil's gonna sit, and one next to wherever you like in the bathroom. Take a look, we've got one of our collection surfaces. This one is kind of nasty. I think we have a smoker here. No offense to the smokers out there, but take a look. Imagine that the air that you breathe is like this beautiful clean water. When you take, if you had water with one little spot, one little particle, one little piece of dirt in it, you would send it back at a restaurant. You'd never drink it. But the air that we breathe, that air, you know, you breathe about 8,000 gallons of air every single day. 20,000 times a day you take a breath. Now look at the difference between the before and after here. Now, all I did was just swish that around in the water. I'm going to let this dry, pop it back into my Ionic Maxx. But look at the difference.
Yes.
The difference is clear, as they say. Ionic Maxx gets the job done.
I tell you what, if I had a choice, like you said, even looking at that kind of grosses me out.
It's terrible.
Why would I want to ingest that by breathing?
That's exactly
It's going into your body. We're trying to make your homes healthier and cleaner, and this is the way to do it with the Ionic Maxx. One thing I love is, of course, is cleaning the air, which smells different. There's a smell of clean. And so often we think it's chemicals, we think it's air fresheners, it's all of this mess. It's the sprays and the candles and the open things and things that are sticky and wet on the floor when you spray them, and they just make a mess. But clean doesn't have a smell. You smell nothing.
That's right.
So if you're smelling things in your home, whether it is this box over here that I want to move away from, yuck.
That's artificial. That's not real. We didn't do that to you.
If it's the cigarettes, the butts, even the
That's
food
a real
smells.
cigar, though.
That's a real cigar.
That is Phil's cigar. I just want to point that out.
Phil's our stage manager, by the way. I tell you what, bacon smells great in the morning, but when you come home in the evening, I do not like that smell.
Or the cod from last night or whatever.
Or you didn't take the garbage out.
Exactly.
All those smells kind of fill our home, and they give you a sour face when you walk in.
I love what you said. Take a look here. I mean, here's your options. I mean, look at the video. You can see here again is how easy it is. You put it in the bathroom, you plug it in, you press the button. That's it. Yeah. I have 3 cats at home. I don't know about you, but I love my cats, but I don't love the smells that they leave behind. But again, take a look. Your cat litter box. So all these different challenges in the air. Here's Phil's cigar. I'm sorry, Phil, but I had to call you out on TV. You know what, though? But these are not the answer. These rocks, these smelly things that you buy and you have to refill constantly, or these sprays. This is one of those I don't want to spray that because it's a chemical. You don't need these chemicals in the air. Get the Bell & Howell home. It's going to automatically clean that air, grab those particles, and collect them so that you can clean them out. All you have to do is rinse them out. Rinse out that collector again. Let me show you again one more time. If you're just tuning in. Yeah, it's a little collector. It charges the negative. It charges the particles,
here it is.
and it grabs it on the collector. There it is. And so once you clean that collector out, then you just pop it back in. Wait till it's dry. Pop it back in, and that's it. That's how easy it is.
Snap it on.
And again, you're getting 2 of these. I remember back in the day we would sell 1 of these for $19.99, a much smaller, inferior model. Now you're getting the 2, plus you're getting the 1 with the extra outlet, so it's a really nice holiday bonus from Bell & Howell.
And you know, it's quiet, too. We've
silent.
got them running.
Yeah,
you don't
great.
hear them. So this isn't going to be that kind of like, could someone please go turn the fan off? You know, some of those purifiers, you're like, I can't watch my television show. Angie's talking. I can't hear what's happening. You just simply plug these in, and they really are silent. I just want to show you this where Matt is standing because they're on, and you can't hear them here on the set.
We got our little house here, okay? So, again, think about the rooms in your house. You want 1 for each room. Think about the rooms throughout your house. You definitely want to plug 1 in each room. You can put them anywhere. You can put 1 in the basement. It's great for musty odors, getting rid of those particles. Again, 1 for each bedroom, 1 for the bathrooms. We have, what, 2, 4, 6. So that's 3 sets. And they're running and they're silent. There's no moving parts. Because what it does is, again, it charges the particles by charging that collection plate. Then when the particles get to it, you pull that collection plate out, swish it in some water, get rid of it. First couple times, go ahead and swish it in a glass of water. Take a look at it. We have a demonstration we're going to go to in just a second. I want to show you because, you know, some people say, well, you got to have a big, loud fan. Well, you know what? You don't need a big, loud fan, and we're going to show you. But again, in your video, you can see this 2-pack, this value. Look at the retail value there.
You're saving $10. Absolutely, and you're getting 2 of them. Think about it. If you were to purchase these separately, these are like $39, almost $40 for the 2 of these. But here at HSN, of course, you know how we love to do it, and we even have it on Flex Pay. So $12.48.
We're smoking.
You know, this is one of those items you get home and you plug it in the bathroom, put it in the kitchen. You've got an Uncle Phil, you've got an Aunt Ellie, whoever it is. Maybe you smoke. You know, it might smell okay to you,
we got some
but we don't want to offend everybody else that comes to visit and clean up those odors around our house, especially if you have pets. Matt, I have to tell you, I went to a really good friend's house, went into her room, or her guest room, and I was like, I can't stay here because the kitty litter was in the guest bathroom.
No.
I'm serious. I was like, and I had to make up an excuse. I was kind of like, sorry, but I couldn't take that smell.
Absolutely.
She needed to get the Bell & Howell Ionic Maxx Purifiers.
Look at this now. You can see it's charged the particles that are inside the smoke. Now, this is a smoke chamber. We filled it up with smoke. You see that like a boiling look. What it's doing is charging those particles. Now it's starting to collect those particles. And it's going to grab those particles. It's going to clear the smoke. It's going to clear those. What it represents really is odors. And this is really what we're after. You know, we're not telling you you're going to plug in 1, it's going to clean that air and all throughout the house. No, you want to plug 1 in your bathroom. You want to plug 1, again, next to the dog bed, next to the cat litter box. Next to the, maybe in the kitchen is a good idea, especially for those of you that cook, or if you're like me, you burn the turkey Thanksgiving.
You did?
Not going to mention that.
well, after we plugged it in.
That's right.
Poor thing. I want to show you how to clean them. You don't need to buy any replacement filters. There's nothing you need to add on as you're checking out here at HSN. However you shop, no worries. Each one is going to come with a removable permanent filter, which is great because they can be expensive when you start replacing these things. You simply slide it out. It's right on the bottom. I'll show you. Here it is. You slide it out. Boom. You rinse, and then let it dry or dry it off.
This one's not quite as dirty as this one, but guess what? Neither one of those is good. Neither one of those is what you want to ingest into your body. And again, you deserve to breathe the cleanest, purest air every single day. 20,000 times a day. We take a breath, and 20,000 times a day, you deserve to breathe clean and pure air, and you deserve to breathe the best smelling air and the best air for you throughout your house. And now you can do that with Bell & Howell.
I love it. You're not going to lose an outlet, too, which I think is really important. Because there's some things you plug in to try to freshen up the air, but you're like, wait a minute, I just lost an outlet here. I need all my spaces. So as you see here on the side, one of them does come with an extra outlet, and one does not. So you can put them where you want, fill your house with them. Your house will be happy, and so will everyone with the nose that comes in that wants to smell their fresh air.
I love it.
I love it. Thank you from Bell & Howell. There's always popular things.